Welcome, good to see you. In this lesson, you're going to learn how to want less food by exploiting a blind spot in the brain. Named after the psychophysicist Joseph DELBoeuf, this blind spot is actually a quirk in perception. The brain can only perceive size in relation to its surroundings. What's the big deal about that? Take a look. These circles are exactly the same size. Put them in the exact same context, the outer rings, and they look the exact same size. But what if we changed the context? What if we changed the size of the outer ring? Oh my God, look what happened. Suddenly, the black circle with the smaller outer ring seems much bigger. Only it isn't. This is the DelBoeuf Illusion, which shows how easily the brain misperceives size if the context changes. Want to see another example that'll blow your mind? The soccer balls I'm about to show you are exactly the same size, I swear it. Ready, set, go. Look at that. Amazing, isn't it? Those soccer balls are the same size. I've published the image in the lesson plan so you can actually measure them. Now, why am I showing you example after example of the DelBoeuf illusion? Because we're going to use it to eat less food. Watch. Look carefully. Which plate has the bigger piece of toast? None. The toast is the same size, yet the one on the smallest plate looks bigger. Which of these bowls has more cereal? Neither. They both have the same amount, but the smaller bowl looks like it has a bigger portion. Which lunch plate has more food? Neither one. They each have the same exact amount. Okay, one more. Which dinner plate has more food? Neither one. But here's the thing. Your brain thinks there's more food on the small plate. And because it believes that, you would feel fuller eating the food on the small plate than in the larger one. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, whoa, Michael, slow your roll. This is an illusion. Sure, my brain would fall for it, but my stomach wouldn't. Oh, but it would. Scientists have proven over and over again that awareness doesn't change the brain's belief if that belief came from its wiring. It's almost impossible for the brain to eliminate its own bias. Why? Because the brain doesn't use facts as sensory data. It cannot be talked out of something it wasn't talked into. To fully absorb the brain's epic stubbornness, consider something scientists have known for decades. The placebo effect works even when you know it's a placebo. Let's say a patient's headache goes away after taking a sugar pill. Informing the patient of the deception doesn't necessarily stop the placebo effect. The patient now has the facts, yet the headache is still gone. And remember the dress that broke the internet? A photo of a blue and black dress became an internet sensation when millions of people insisted it was white and gold. How is this possible? Many scientists consider this dress the best example of how easily the brain is fooled and how stubbornly it holds on to illusions in the face of facts. Faced with the choice between fact and illusion, the brain will always side with what it sees, not what it knows. Whether it's the color of a dress or the portion of a food, you cannot convince the brain it's not seeing what it's seeing. If you put food on a smaller plate, the DelBoeuf illusion will fool you into eating less without feeling deprived, even if you're aware of the trick. In the next lesson, you're going to learn the very best way to activate this waist slimming illusion. Imagine how much more you'd get out of this video if you could pick up the phone, call me, and ask me for clarification about what you just saw. Well, you can by signing up for an online course I teach called NeuroSlim. It's an evidence-based alternative to dieting. That video you just saw, it's part of the NeuroSlim course. Every tool, insight, and technique in this class, it's ripped right out of the most respected studies in the scientific literature. The classes are filled with entertaining videos, informative screencasts, easy to digest text, useful charts, and practical downloads. The NeuroSlim program also includes access to me, the instructor. You got a question? Call me. You get a 30-minute personal coaching call so I can tailor the neuroscience to your individual circumstances. You need clarification? Email me. I'll respond right away, and I mean that. You want support? Message me during my Facebook office hours. Let me say this, you will not be alone. I'm going to be right here at your side, making sure NeuroSlim works for you. Click the link and find out how my online course, NeuroSlim, can break the eating habits that are weighing you down. See you in class.